Ladies and gentlemen, hello, hello. What I want to do today, right now, is a little food for thought about plastic and our environment. So, for illustration, I'm going to fill this mixing bowl with water. And I'm going to talk more about the pollution that we have in our environment. So, right now, a big detriment to our environment is plastic. I got so much. Now, this plastic causes to the water to evaporate a lot faster. But how? I mean, there are plenty of reasons how. But let's shine the light on it. This water bottle right here is filled with air, right? I mean, club soda is filled with air. You hear it? Yes. So, air is just molecules, right? We have oxygen molecules that just move around. They get agitated. Right now, there's still air in it, but they're not as agitated. They also have an exit point given, but they're not as agitated. Hence why when we pull out a bottle from the oxygen, a bottle from the fridge, I mean, there will be a bottle that's going to be shrunk, only using air. And over time, it will expand. Given the right amount of time, it will just expand because these things are just going to start moving and moving and moving and moving. The reason why the bottle will look bigger is because of the hydrogen that we're going to get out of here, which is going to cause water particles, and these water particles then going to add up into what we have in the water. Now, when we have an ocean, any lake, wintertime, puddles, we have the wind that starts blowing. Well, the water is supposed to get turned into ice, basically. But we have all these pollutions that just stack on top of the water. So now we have these plastic, right? That starts to magnify with the rays of the sun. You just start magnifying. And all these oxygens in here, they start to move faster. So what would actually be an ice cube now becomes a heat cube. And this water here, well, it never actually finds this water. It was this right temperature it was looking for because of all the impurities on top of the water. Well, yeah, I don't really care about that stuff. Sure. I'm still shining the light on something. And, well, all these bottles, I mean, guy. My girlfriend isn't a gardener, for example. So, I can't really find ways to recycle these. And in the other way, I'm not interested. I mean, I just want to drink my club soda. So here, just by simply sinking this water bottle, now we give this water back its permission to interact with everything that it was meant to interact with. Let me explain. Although there's still going to be the fact that yes, this water, this bottle melting point is different from the melting point of the water just by simply giving the water back its access to the water. Now the water is getting more room to interact with its original habitat, See, now that this water is shown to be in front of its original habitat, it's going to be more likely able to change its natural change according to the weather. Otherwise, with this bottle now filled with oxygen that starts moving and turning to an ice cube, then it's going to start melting this water. This is the gist of it, something to think about. Just by simply removing the cap or filling your bottles with garbage, giving this a possibility to sink inside the water, which that is a hypothesis. You know, you just start filling up the water, and over time, you have a new Earth. You know, with all these earthquakes going on and such, you know. That's a great thing to think about as well. Anyhow, just maybe a good way to recycle your bottles, put trash in it, put garbage in it. And forget a little bit about the cap. Not too much about the cap, because I mean the cap, he's gonna get like a lot of snow, he's gonna sink. The cap is gonna sink. And what is it? I want to say. Well, this is very light firsthand. Maybe try to fill up your bottles with some garbage and give it the chance to just sink inside the water, that it doesn't get the same effects against the water as it would if it were just floating on top of the water. That would give it, for the less enthused about our universe, our ecosystem, our green land, a better air to breathe. I adjourn. We can talk about this kind of stuff more on my YouTube. If it's in my link tree, we can talk in direct messages and more creative ways. But this is the start of something. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch these deuce.